Price discovery on the market, unfortunately, I must be honest with you, there's not a really institution or a university where you can go and learn. Here it works on experience, it works on supply and demand, it works on product knowledge, it works on producer knowledge. And as soon as you got all that information, and obviously you'll pick up very quickly when there's a lot of extra phone calls, a lot of extra buyers on your floor coming to ask for product, then you know that product is going to be short, it's going to be under supply, and obviously the price will go up. When there's a lot of product on the market, you got to go and do a lot of the hard work. Phone the buyers, make sure you contact them, and make sure they buy from you. And obviously then the price comes down. So it all works at the end of the day on supply and demand. Well, I mean, involvement is a lot on the producer side, it's a lot on the buyer side, and then obviously on the salesman that's here. You know, you with all the information that you have, and you put all the sums together, and you in the mornings with your looking the buyer in the eye, discover the right price. And that's and people always say, yeah, but you know, you got to explain it. It's a lot of gut feel. It's a lot of a feeling inside of you. And that comes with years and years and years of experience. Look, if you don't know your producer, you don't know your product. You don't know your buyer, you don't know what he wants, you don't know what he buys, what he sells, and volume-wise. And it's very important that you have the product knowledge, the producer knowledge, and the buyer knowledge to know who buys what. Seasons for apples, basically all apples are off the trees by end of April. So harvest season is basically February, March, April, and then they put it in CA rooms, which they call controlled atmosphere, where the apple basically goes to sleep. And as soon as they open up a CA room, they put in oxygen again, and the apple comes alive again. And that's how we keep apples fresh for 12 months of the year. Look, price discovery for exports. Exports, we do a lot from the market, but basically for Africa. You know, so we send a lot of product to Zambia, we send a lot of product to Zimbabwe, and we're not really involved from the market side here on exports to Europe and to the Middle East and Far East and so on. It's more Africa, and there we have our African buyers from Zambia and Zimbabwe and from all of Africa. And we supply them from the market here and they load in the refrigerator transport, and they take it across border. Transfer of knowledge is not always that easy, but that depends on who you are going to transfer it to. Because if there is not participation from their side and interest from their side, it's not easy, it's very difficult. But thank goodness we got a lot of good youngsters here, we got a good of young people here that's very interested, and that makes it easier, you know, to transfer the knowledge to them that you've built up through the years. I mean, I'm here 45 years. So it's not that easy to, within a week or a month. It takes years of experience, and then obviously, you know, the will from the other party, how quick and how fast he wants to learn. And then obviously, you take him with when you go and travel and visit producers and visit buyers, and let them become at ease with them. And from there onwards, they must build it and take it forward. On a regular basis, if you don't go and visit your producers, they don't have that complete 100% trust in you. Because you must remember, they load on trust. They trust me. When they load a truckload full of apples, that's worth 300,000 to 400,000 rand. I don't give them a written guarantee or anything. So it's basically works on trust. And if you build up that relationship, the only way you can build it up is to visit them, see them regularly, and make sure that you're on the same wavelength as what they are. Look, RSA, I mean, it's been my whole life. So, yeah, I mean, my blood is green and not red. Yeah, it makes it easier. RSA has got a fantastic name out there in the industry. And that's why we're there. I mean, our philosophy of putting our producer first. And he's the one that's really looking after us. And the better we look after him, the better he look after us.